बाबा कहते हो यही बच्चे मेरे ताज तुम्ही, नैन के नूर लाडलो मेरी आवाज तुम्ही, मेरी दुनिया में तेरे दम से उजाला है, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
Due to the attention, you should not have any problem here. Some people say that because of meditation, there is pressure here in the forehead. And I would say that because of meditation, we are free from all pressures. Because meditation is so light. Meditation is on the embodiment of light. Meditation is by the being of light. Develop that consciousness. Feel yourself in that region of light, so close to that embodiment of light. Multiply that light and feel light. No heaviness, no problems, nothing. When the mind is light, it's accurate all the time. Accuracy comes, accuracy in consciousness, accuracy in thought process, accuracy in actions. Because the mind is all the time influenced by the most accurate one, the Supreme Being. If you want to feel close to Baba, close to God, this is a simple thing. Baba himself teaches us. Say it from your heart, oh Baba, and you are there with me. Retain it. Feel the joy of being together. How sweet to be with you. How loving to be with you. Being with the Almighty, full of all powers, charging this soul battery, full of light, full of might. That's the way in meditation, developing and then naturally becoming like Father. You can become conqueror of all obstacles with such practice within no time.
निराली शान है, दिल तख्त पर हमें रख लिया, खुद से ऊंचा मान देकर नाम दिल पर लिख लिया। ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, ताज तख्त और तिलक की हमको अमर जागीर दी, जिंदगी जीने की हमको एक नई तदबीर दी, आपने बाबा हमें।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avekti Parivar. So today is day 28 and today is the transition day from February to March. And so first we will conclude our series for month of February and also we'll start our new topic for month of March. So let's start with have love for solitude and imbibe unity and concentration, conclusion and experiences. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Listening every day to Baba's Avyakti signal, different explanation on the same topic, and whole month of February being the month also for Shiv Jayanti. There were a lot of flag hoisting and ceremonies and lot of service all around the world. But listening every day is kind of affirming within our awareness of my own belief. Because if I believe that, yes, what is important, especially when Baba talks about the definition of solitude, concentration, harmony, all these topics are, they're not just only to understand or to listen, but you have to apply as a virtue, as a power. And when you apply it, then there is a result. There's some experiences, but also some attainments. And when we see those attainments, then we feel, yes, it's very important. Especially in today's world, what is lacking is concentration. Of course, for solitude, most of the people take it very externally. Be in the room, don't meet anyone, just be alone. No. But Baba says internal spiritual solitude is just being with one. So you have company. You can have conversation with Baba. No, I like when Brother Nirvash said yesterday that we are God's helpers, we are companions. So we talk to Baba all the time, right? So I like that aspect very much. So you can be solitude, but have lot of good time with your companion. You're not alone. You don't feel isolated. You don't feel that you are lonely. No. You have your companion, Baba. So it was very, very good definitions, and a few times a day when one is able to practice, even for 5 minutes, 3 minutes, just be with Baba. Have concentration proper, and you will feel your power is increasing, your understanding. It's like very beautiful awareness. And then you become the embodiment also. So it was good one for me. I'm sure you all also practice and had many different experiences and attainments. Om Shanti.
सर्वदेव आत्माओं के आगे ही ये महिमा गाती है। आप संपूर्ण निर्विकारी सर्वदेव आत्माओं के श्रेष्ठ कीर्ति का कीर्तन होता है। इस श्रेष्ठ कीर्ति अर्थात श्रेष्ठ पवित्रता का ही कीर्तन होता है। आप जैसे रूहानी रॉयलिटी और किसी आत्मा की नहीं, रूहानी रॉयलिटी की सबसे श्रेष्ठ निशानी है रॉयलिटी अर्थात रियलिटी अर्थात सत्यता। जैसे आत्मा का अनादि स्वरूप सत है। सच तो पीटो नच, सच्ची आत्माएं सदा खुशी में नाचती रहेंगी। दिन प्रतिदिन हर समय और खुशी बढ़ती रहेगी। वैसे भी रॉयल आत्माओं को सभ्यता की देवी कहा जाता है। उनका बोल चलना, उठना, बैठना, हर कर्म में सभ्यता, सत्यता स्वतः ही दिखाई देगी। समझा सभी ने?
In the month of March, Avyakti Parivar welcomes you to adopt the culture of truth and good manners. सत्यता और सभ्यता रूपी कल्चर को अपनाओ। With powerful insights from Mohini Didi, followed by Avyakti Journey, sharings by ancestors. Avyakt Murli revision from 1969 and heart-to-heart conversation with seniors.
Om Shanti. So, new beautiful topic, adopt the culture of truth and good manners. So, we'll explore this topic for month of March, and our schedule for Vakti Parivar for whole week remains same. It has been, and March is very special month because our dear Dadi Gulzarji, Dadi Janki ji, they all became Avyakt, angel, and of course, we will be completing 5 years with Avyakti Parivar, so it's very special for us. So we'll start with the topic, and tomorrow will be the first day in our homework. Brahmin culture and God's revelation by face and behavior. So first we will listen to Didi and then we'll have chit chat. And the Avyakta signal, the number one culture of the Brahmin family is that of truth and good manners. This Brahmin culture should be visible on everyone's face and in their behavior. Every Brahmin should smile whilst in contact with others. No matter what someone is like, never let go of your Brahmin culture, and you will easily become an instrument for God's revelation. So now we will listen to Didi, and then we have special angel with us today, and we'll do the chit chat. So please be with us.
Shanti, everyone. We all have one culture, right? And that is divine culture, godly culture, right? We carry a lot of things in the name of culture, whether it is our taste of food, whether it is our costume, whether it is our way to speak. Some places the culture is that people will hug each other and say, that's the expression to say hello and love. There are some they will shake hands or fold hands, different ways to express this is my culture. So really, if we think about culture worldwide, there's so many cultures. But when we come to Baba, we belong to God. There is one culture, and that culture is of truth and of civilized manners, civilized ways, etiquette, attitude, all are civilized, right? So this month we will explore and bring new experiences based on our culture and what we become and what we reveal, right? Because Baba said, your revelation, my revelation is your, and it has to be through your face, constant smile, and also through your interaction and behavior. So lot has to be done. And of course, when we listen, you will feel that you had been doing, but where I need to be complete, what percentage, which quality, which expression of my personality yet to be refined and divine. So it's an interesting topic. Baba says maintain culture and God's revelation, Brahmin culture and God's revelation through face and behavior. So always look at your face and what should be on the face. So Baba said, number one, culture of the Brahmin family is that of truth and good manners. This good, Baba says that this Brahmin culture should be visible on everyone's face and the behavior. So Baba is saying that every Brahmin should smile whilst in contact with others, no matter what someone is like. Never let go of your Brahmin culture, and that could be smile today, and you will easily become an instrument for God's revelation. Smile, kept smiling. Whatever is on the face of others, whatever is their attitude, whatever they say to us, whatever. But my smile is also forever. Right? As they keep doing it, whatever they want. But I also, my thoughts, words, actions, my face, not only smile, but I call our smile as sweet smile. We say Madhur Muskan. Not only smile, but it has purity and its own beauty. Because Lokik people also smile, but the smile of Brahmins is very different, which we will also explore. What is the difference between our smile and this smile is which reveals presence of God, godly children, God's culture. Everything is through our face will be revealed more and more. So pay attention, practice, churn, and let's glorify Baba. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So today we have Sister Aruna with us. Many of you might know her. Can wave your hand and welcome her. Right now she is in Oxford, London. So she can tell about herself in 2 minutes and then we'll have chit chat. I'm sure you have seen her. She came to Avakti Parivar also before. So
Om Shanti. Good morning, Avyakti Parivar. And Didi, Om Shanti.
Hello, Om Shanti. Welcome.
So happy to have you. I'm actually in Madhuban in front of Didi right now and feel honored to be here. And as Dadi Janki ji used to say, just having you present is more than enough. You're doing more than that. You are giving, you are sharing, you are going to all the flag hoistings that are happening. But yeah, it's a pleasure to be with Didi. And I want to say that during the integrated retreat, I took a lot of benefit from your sessions, and there were actually many takeaway points from Didi. I'll just share a few. Very simple thing, like Didi, you said, initially we used to give drishti and then we used to say Om Shanti. It's such a simple point, but we forget. We just quickly run and say Om Shanti, not even looking at the person. But just that little act of taking time, drishti, and then a sweet Om Shanti. The other thing you said is that if I blame others, I cannot be content. So again, very deep point. If I blame others, I cannot be content. So I have to look at why I'm blaming. The other thing you said also is that if I look at somebody's weaknesses, then I cannot sustain them. I cannot sustain that soul. And that Didi saying this morning, I also cannot have good wishes for that soul. So this only spoils my drishti, Didi. So thank you so much for that. And I'm sure we're going to emerge more gems from Didi this morning. So regarding the signal today, Didi, as we know, in our fight for truth, we become very just. So we think that we are fighting for justice. And sometimes that takes on a very aggressive form. So earlier you were giving the example that somebody did something wrong and somebody angrily was pointing that out. So this is really what I want to take up with you, that as we try to practice the truth, how can we stay free from this feeling of wanting justice? Because the other part of the question, Didi, is there justice? Because it's a perfect drama. So is there justice? So maybe some of your sharings around justice and what that means, please.
Because first we have to understand the definition of truth. There is something called factual truth. And factual truth is, did you see 4 chairs? Yes, I did. And it's true, right? But then when we come to know, want to know, they're seeking to find eternal truth. Not materially and externally, factual, I call it more, that is based on the facts. Right? But other is eternal truth. And eternal truth, like first of something I came to know, that I am soul, I am not body. No, it is eternal truth. And when it is eternal truth, that means my culture, my behavior, my whatever actions I do has to be based on soul consciousness. So if somebody comes to me and say, oh, I don't believe there is soul, they contradict your truth. But then you can't get upset, or Baba said you don't argue with that person, but you still smile. And your smile can help that person to understand that you have some internal trust that even you are contradicted, if they refuse to accept your truth, that you are a soul, but still you're smiling. And Baba said that smile is really what will reveal your truth, no? Smile will reveal your truth. And also, as you are raising this question of justice, now justice also, these days there are courts and lawyers and judges and all that. So if somebody is complaining about other one, that this one stole something or did something which is against the law, so other person or lawyers, they try to argue and try to prove, But like I give example that in our history of Yajna, Mama had to go in the court and she was given Gita in the hand to take oath, and she didn't say exactly what they wanted her to say. But she keeps saying that sermonizer of Gita, and he's not omnipresent, and she was speaking truth. And judge was getting very annoyed because she's supposed to say what she had been asked to say, and she won't do it. And he got really tired in the end, and he gave up, and he said, I don't know what's wrong here. But, she was truthful because she's speaking out her belief of truth, and which is truth. But there are people who don't believe that it is truth, right?
So, Didi, are you saying that's okay to do, like in this day and age? Does that work? Because there is a law, there's a court system, and so then what do? We stick, isn't that stubbornness then?
Respect for your own belief. And I feel that what I believe, and I will always stay with that belief. I'm not going to just pretend and try to say what I don't believe. So I think it's not a stubbornness, it's a self-affirmative kind of, you really believe that way. Once I asked someone, very good Baba's child, what really brought you to knowledge? He was in Mexico, he's American. He said, when sister said that God has come and now he is giving knowledge, I instantly felt the presence. Now, these days we don't say it because we think people won't believe. So sometimes we always think we should do what others believe or others think is right. But I feel that it is to be just to your own self. Because if I am not doing justice to my own self, only thinking about other justice, so I have to be honest and truthful to do justice to my own self. So I think if I continue like that, automatically there are many who would come to follow. They will say yes. Someone said the way you speak tells you whether you are honest or truthful or not, because your voice will have that kind of trust. So I think that finally, just do justice to yourself. Be just with yourself first, and then look at justice outside.
Yeah, that's beautiful. The other thing Didi had said in the meeting was that lawyers speak the most and judges speak the least.
They listen most.
They listen mostly. But Didi, for what you're saying, for what has to be done in terms of speaking the truth, there has to be a lot of inner work done. I mean, people like you, Dadi Janki, the seniors, they've done a lot of inner work where you use the big word believe. You really believe in the truth. Mama really believed in the truth. So we have to believe in that to then be able to say with conviction, this is it. So my point is, it's not just lip service, is it? We can't just say it with words. The power is coming from your own belief system.
Yeah. Once a few years ago, I was in Argentina, and there was every day used to be a television program, and the person who will interview me got so fascinated by knowing that you can be celibate while married and with the wife. And he started talking about that in public. It's like how much audience was there. And he said, I never thought that there is an alternative way of living, and that is celibacy. And, like he was very fascinated. So I immediately thought that if you never mention these things, how will people? Sometimes we don't mention it for long time, even while giving course. So somewhere, as you're saying, that we believe a lot of things and we know they are good, but we don't say it, right? And we don't say it because there is very subtle influence of what people will think about me. But I feel that let them think whatever they think about me, but still I must speak truth, right? I can't speak because people will like it or not like it. They might not like, but still have to speak truth. So this subtle fear of one's own image sometimes doesn't allow us to speak truth.
So to be fearless in speaking the truth.
I feel that, look at God, I am God's child, and He made me worthy that I got this knowledge. And He has taught me what is truth, because He is called also Satguru Baba. He is image of truth, ocean of truth, or only as a truth. So if God is truth, I am learning truth. So I have to speak truth, right? And I like when Dadi Janki used to say that if you give a message to someone and go and tell this one, another person says, but doesn't sound right, adds few words. Then that person says, give message further. When it reaches to fifth person, there is no message left. So sometimes we are doing that lot by even changing style of giving quotes and this one, that one. And I feel unless you give, as Dadi Janki used to say, niche knowledge, that means original knowledge, they can't become Brahmins or deities or even God's child. So I still believe in our traditional ways and traditional style, and because it's very divine, it's very godly. So I think that, we have to do justice even to what I believe. Right?
Yeah,
Very
that's a very
important.
good point, Didi. So maybe we can just touch upon the other aspect, which is sabhyata and satyata. So what about sabhyata, the culture aspect, the behavior? So again, it's Brahmin behavior, Didi. Like also you were earlier talking about different smiles of, and I do believe, Brahmins have the best smiles actually, because it's coming from deep inside, a knowingness. So Didi, when we think of our behavior, what should we keep in mind? Maybe your thoughts on what is Brahmin behavior and what's the root of that?
Self-respect and respecting others is one of our principles. Whenever two ways, one is interaction, other is teaching, right? If you are teaching and you have people from different religions, even subtly, if there is something like all what you believe is not right for that person. And when you speak, you say this is the truth. They don't like it. And they immediately will kind of reject it, that you're promoting your religion. But if you listen to that person believing that what that person believes also is truth for that person, because that is what his prophet has said. So you are respecting that that person's belief is also true, but not ultimate truth or eternal truth. So not having even subtle ego or something where not making other person feel comfortable with their belief, I think is also not very civilized way. So when you are speaking, kind of saying as you believe, as you believe, as you believe, not only what I believe. Right? So I think there's somewhere that culture of respect. And Baba used to say, never want you to prove that you are true. Never. Baba will say, just tell. If that person is ready to accept, will accept. If not, then you don't have to change your style or change your words or become forceful by making that person believe. So I think that like Baba's, everything happens, Baba says, is drama, no? Path of Bhakti is drama. Baba never says it's wrong. Baba never says it should never happen. Baba says, I don't criticize, but I want to see you. You should see the comparison, and then you decide what is true and what is not true. So the way respectfully Baba says things about scriptures, about other religions, but when we say those things, it doesn't come out same. And that's why then our manners or culture doesn't sound like very godly and divine.
So, Didi, from the Murli of the 1st of March, Baba's talking about, Baba's saying, as much love you have for Baba, so you will be serviceable. And then it got me thinking that there are a lot of people who have a lot of love for Baba. So that formula doesn't seem to work. Love is not enough, is it?
See, well, it depends. Love could work if it is based on knowledge. No? That means I am so looking at you as a soul. I have a lot of love. And I look at you as a soul with a lot of love. You will feel it, you will experience it, right? Because what I am doing is not just love like Lokik people, but it's with the soul consciousness. So when you're doing it with soul consciousness, love also works. Actually, all the Brahman family, when they speak knowledge, give knowledge, because they do with love, that people are able to accept, and they sometimes not even go into details or even if they disagree. But the love, our tone of love, and when we do it with love. So I would say that love does work, but it should be based on knowledge. Because God is ocean of love, but He does explain with love. Ocean of knowledge, but give with love. I think love does work, but it should be based on knowledge.
So you just reminded me of another question I had, Didi, which is how to get over the feelings that we have for others and just have a continuous flow of love for them. Because we see people's sanskars, it's not that we don't, but how to go beyond seeing the sanskars.
Mm-hmm. We should love everyone's sanskars because everyone is a different actor, has different part, and based on their part, they have their sanskars. So we should really love everyone. and not look at their sanskar, because there should be different sanskars, right? Otherwise, what will happen? You know, as you all know, our features are depend on sanskars, or sanskar depends on features. If we all had same features, what will happen?
Clones.
So I think that I have no problem with differences. I always admire differences because I feel that's the beauty, that's the variety.
So what about difficult sanskar?
It might be difficult for me, but it might be easy for that person, right? So I think that because it's difficult for me, you know, what I'm saying that, so it will be difficult for other person. I always say, if we are two, we are tolerating each other.
Mm.
Nobody can say, I tolerate you, but
Mm.
then other person also tolerating us. So tolerating each other, and then love become a bond,
Mm.
and you two remain different. You know, it
Mm.
can't be same. So I,
Like Didi and Dadi.
yeah, I always believe that we all are different, we will remain different, but still we have love. We want to work together and look at each other's specialities instead of sanskars. You know, more we look at specialities, more sanskars start becoming like alignment and in harmony, even if they are different, but they are in harmony. That's possible.
Okay, last question. So what should I keep at the back of my mind so that I continually smile at the sweet drama? One slogan or point that anything happens, what do I remember? And then I smile.
Yeah, it's the act of drama, it's a scene of drama, and all scenes are beautiful. They have their own beauty, and there's some benefit also, not only beauty. So seeing, like yesterday, Bhumiben was saying, sometimes you have to really dig into and try to find the benefit because you don't see it immediately. But at least we know that there is some benefit. May not be today, after a week, or maybe little later, you will know that there was truth, there was benefit, and so just smile and be happy.
Thank you, Didi.
Thank
That
you.
was wonderful. Thank you, Avyakti Parivar.
Mm.
Have a lovely evening, morning. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Arunaben and Didi. Actually, we are feeling so great here in Madhuban. We are seeing every day special ones, and they're getting different flavor every day. So, very fortunate. Thank you. It was a very deep conversation, and everyone is feeling that they're getting new understanding of knowledge and subject. Okay, so tomorrow is Saturday, and our schedule from Amritula 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Then meditation will start at 6 a.m., followed by Hindi Avek Murli until 8:30 a.m. In the afternoon, Avek the children class 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avek the youth class 3 to 4 p.m. In the evening, 6 o'clock Bhatti will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and chit chat. Now we will take Drishti from Didi and remember Baba.
प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा।
एक तू ही तो है बस हमारा, तुझसे रोशन है सबका सितारा।
एक तू ही तो बस है किनारा, प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा। मन में जो भाव तेरे लिए है, खुश हो के पुण्य किए हैं।
मन में जो भाव तेरे लिए है, खुश हो के पुण्य किए हैं।
तेरी बताई राहों को चुनकर खुशियों से वादे किए हैं।
मैंने जो चाहा मिला है, अरमानों का गुल खिला है।
जानता हूँ तू चाहे मुझको, दुआओं में रखना तू सबको।
मुझको तो है तेरा ही सहारा, प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा।
प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi, Om Shanti Sister Aruna. Thank you.
Om Shanti Mohini
Shanti
Didi,
Mohini
Shanti
Didi,
Didi.
Om Shanti Abhik,
Om Shanti Aruna Ben. Om Shanti Avyakti
Parivar.
Parivar. Good night.
Thank you, Baba.
Thank you,
Thank
Avyakti
you.
good
Parivar. Thank you,
night.
Baba.
Om
Om
Shanti.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti
Om Shanti Avyakti Parivar.